Hi, Jeff Knight here with SpaBerry. I'll tell you what we wanted to do is give you a little talk today on something called choice. In the hot tub business, which I've been in for over 30 years, the choices were really limited. And I'll tell you why. At the factories, here's what we always did. We built what we wanted to build. We told you how you're going to use it. We told you where you're going to install it. And we told you what you were going to pay. And the funny thing is, every spa came out as a big box, right? A big box full of jets, or we do a big giant round one. And over the years, you know what we did? We kept making them bigger, 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 put more jets, put more lights. We'd add features like TVs, like stereos. And then we'd tell you that's what you had to have. And you know what? We listened to nobody. All we did was tell you what you were going to use, how you were going to use it, where you're going to put it, how much you're going to spend. And you know what ended up happening? You had to have something bigger than the neighbor. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. My God. And when you build something bigger and put more stuff in it, guess what happens to the price? It goes up. It doesn't go down. So people started asking us. We do thousands and thousands of trade shows over the years. We're in showrooms, we're in special events all over the place. And customers have already now, think about it, owned a spa before. But when they own one, they spent $12,000, $14,000, $16,000 on it. Then they sold their house, they moved. They left the spa with the house. They lost their investment, they didn't think about it. They said, at the next house we'll get another spa. So the next time around, they went and bought a bigger one. Then they bought a bigger one. Every 5 years, they were investing another 15 grand. The bigger the spa, the more water. The more water, the more chemicals. The more chemicals, the more filters, the more work, the more maintenance. And we were telling you as an industry, this is how you buy a spa. You know what we did? We limited from 100% of the people down to a very small amount of the people. Here's a stat for you. In the very best year in the hot tub business, 0.1% of the population of North America, 0.1% of the population in North America bought a hot tub. You want to know why? Because we were telling you what you were going to buy. We told you it was a luxury product. You had to own a house because you're not going to put it in a place that you're renting. You're not going to hook up that 240 volt electric, are you? You're not going to. You had to have money because they're not inexpensive to buy. They're not inexpensive to operate. They're not inexpensive to maintain. So we got to thinking for a minute, what's with the other 99.9% of the people that don't own a hot tub? We started asking the age-old question, why are they not buying? Well, it was our own fault as manufacturers. We're building nothing but big boxes full of jets, telling you where you're going to put it, where you're going to install it, how you're going to use it. And guess what? We had to do something a little bit different. We had to think for a minute and go, let's flip the script. Turn the page, if you will, and we're going to listen to what the customer maybe wants. Instead of us telling you what you're going to buy, how you're going to use it, where you're going to put it, and how much money you're going to spend, we started listening to people. So we had 517 people fill out a survey for us. They told us two major things. What they didn't want in a hot tub and what they wanted in a hot tub. And the funny part was, they didn't want big. They'd had big. You know what they realized? Think about it. 517 people surveyed, and they told us that 90+% of the time that they had their big hot tub, there was only 1 or 2 people ever in it. They were wondering why they spent $12,000 on a monstrosity, the next time out $15,000, the next time out more money. Because every 5 years you move. Well, when you move, that's a lot of money to invest and then lose, because when you sell it with the house, you throw it away. It's a throw-in with the price of the house. You don't make the money back. It's gone. So you've invested a lot of money. Now, what did you truly want a hot tub for in the first place? The relaxation, right? Get rid of that aches and pains, that arthritis, the sleep apnea, you know, the stress that we're all going through today with what's going on in the world today. So at SpaBerry, we decided to flip the script, turn the page, and ask you. And you know what you told us? You didn't want a wood side, you didn't want a fabric side, you didn't want that vinyl skirt, you didn't want the fake wood, the fake rock. You wanted something different. So we listened to you, and we took the strength of the shell and created a unibody construction, one solid piece of seamless acrylic. You told us that you didn't want something that looked like a big box anymore. You told us that you wanted something for two large individuals to sit in, soak in, because 90+% of the time it was only one or two of you anyway. You know what else you told us? You told us that you didn't want to share your water with 6 people anymore. Because after you've had that party, the first one or the second one, and the water was a nightmare, guess what? You never wanted to have that party again. So people started telling us, because we asked them, look, if we're going to build something for you, what do you really want? They wanted a high quality 2-person hot tub. They wanted something that was certified premium built that would withstand the most extreme climate. Minus 72 Celsius. Something that was better insulated so it wouldn't cost an arm and a leg. You told us you wanted a more energy efficient spa, so we built one. You told us you didn't want a wood box, so we built one. The other thing you told us, you wanted less maintenance, less chemical. So we put in our Berry Pure, all natural water management system. And you know what that does? It gives you fresh water, not chemical water. Fresh water. Who doesn't want to bathe in fresh water? You asked us to do it, we did it. This is all about choice. Giving you, the customer, the choice to have something different. To not have to spend so much money buying a big monstrosity when really it's only 1 or 2 of you in it. And I want you to think about it. Cars used to be huge. Now they're smaller, they're more economical. Spas used to be huge. If you really want something more economical, you've got to use less water. SpaBerry uses less water than any other hot tub, only 125 gallons. It plugs in 110, 15 amp. It's easy. You don't have to go to the expense of hardwiring 240. It can sit on any deck, any patio. Because full of water, it only weighs 44 pounds per square foot. Your average big one, triple that. So you don't need a concrete pad. This can sit on a deck. It's light enough to do it. If you want to move, that was another thing that you asked us to do. Make it light enough that 2 individuals can throw it in the back of a pickup truck and take it wherever I want. I have a cottage. I want to take it out there for the summer, you told us. I want to bring it back for the winter. Empty, they weigh 250 to 290 pounds, depending on the model. We listened to you. We built what you want. A SpaBerry, a 2-person spa built for 2 large adults that can move anywhere. Can go indoors, outdoors, upstairs, downstairs. What do I mean by that? 3 of our models vertically measure 29 inches tall. On their side, they go through a standard door. Why was that important? Because people have verandas, they've got sunrooms. We do high-rise decks. We got to get them in elevators. That's why they measure 92 inches long. The average freight elevator is 8 feet, 96 inches. They fit in the elevator. They go down the hallway. They get through the door, out through the patio door and onto a high-rise. You can't do that with a big spa. We were selling to 0.1% of the population a hot tub because we were building what we told you you're gonna like. With SpaBerry, we flipped the script. That's why we sell so many SpaBerries, right? Because they go anywhere. They're easy to move, they're easy to install, they're easy to maintain, and they cost a way less to buy, way less to maintain, and way less energy. Your spa decision is now your choice. Make the right choice. Buy your last hot tub first. Don't do what other people have done. And I'll try this model, then I'll try this model, then I'll try this model. Listen to the people who we listen to. Buy yourself a SpaBerry, get a great deal, message us here. We'll tell you what our sale is, and we'll get you a great deal on a SpaBerry. And remember this, at SpaBerry, everything else is just hot water.